Hello everyone, welcome back to Shenanigans of the Week. If I can say shenanigan properly, that would be really helpful. The podcast where chaos isn't just expected, it's carefully scheduled. I'm your host Mac, and joining me as always, see, I can't fucking talk, what is going on? Joining me as always is the true backbone of this operation, Matt, who brings just enough logic to keep us from being legally questionable. And stepping in today as our special guest is my wife Autumn, who's here to keep things on track in some form of way, bringing in snacks and at least making sure chaos feels intentional today. Now, you might be wondering, wait, where's Courtney? Why isn't she part of this? Yes, technically Courtney is still a valued member of the team, but unfortunately she couldn't make it today as her social calendar is far too exclusive for us. We respect it, we don't understand it, but we respect it. So while Courtney continues living her apparently very glamorous life elsewhere, we'll be here delivering the finest, most questionable shenanigans we can come up with today. Let's get into it. Hello. Oh dear.
That was great.
I hate... Oh, the amount of times I was fucking up.
Little miss, I don't like having a social life is always off somewhere socialising.
Yeah, as always.
And yes,
So,
special guest. Welcome, Autumn.
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me. Happy to step in.
Well, I'm happy to have you step in. Your husband, on the other hand, may be feeling rather tentative around today's episode.
Yeah, I'm kind of shit myself. Not gonna lie. Best behaviour, I suppose.
We've now determined that exactly you're going to be on your best behaviour. Meanwhile, it just means that I now have a colleague in assisting me in ripping the shit out of you.
To be fair, I have already been on one since before we even started recording, so yeah, it should be fun.
Well,
She's been
I will
ripping
look
in.
forward to this.
Yeah.
So, first up, Mac, how has your week been?
Yeah, same old, same old. The dog stole a carrot out of our cardboard box in the kitchen. That was annoying, but funny at the same time.
Steal my story.
And so it begins.
Here we go. Go on, baby, take it. You take it. Go on.
You weren't even here, and you're trying to tell
I
the
was-
story.
Yeah, all right. Okay, you go for the full story. See?
So basically, what happened? We got a slightly impromptu HelloFresh box because I forgot to skip the week. And I'd opened it and started prepping vegetables to put in the freezer because we're not going to use all the meals up. Put the dog in his bed to do the school run. Got back, let him out of his bed. The child went to the bathroom to wash up after school, came out and went, "Mum, why is there a carrot on the floor?" So I looked round the door frame to see Bentley just laying in the middle of the dining room with a carrot next to him that he had stolen out of the box.
They're so devious.
God, I love him.
He was
though.
proper.
He'd taken it out and so carefully laid it on the floor and laid next to it. I think that was the funniest part.
But no doubt he was incredibly proud of his carrot capture.
Yes, I did get the spaniel squinty face when I told him off for stealing.
I'm sure you did. Well,
Oh,
we
dear.
are currently looking after my mother and father-in-law's dog, who is my dog's brother as well. And the temperaments between the two are night and day. So we can leave our dog Tilly with all her toys, and she always looks after them. Hudson, on the other hand, not so good. So my mother-in-law provided us a load of his toys, knowing how destructive he can be. These ones are a little bit, more robust. So I get all his toys out, and I think I put all of Tilly's away, but I clearly missed one, because I came back this afternoon to what I can only describe as a stuffed toy murder scene.
Oh, God.
There was just stuffing all over the house.
Oh dear.
Like, the squeaker was out, that like it was a toy gonk. The gonk's head was off. There was nothing left inside of it. Like it had been gutted.
Yeah, Bentley likes to do that too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's what is that bear that he's got?
Yeah.
Is it like a Care Bear?
Yeah, it's a Care Bear from a McDonald's Happy Meal because the child got two, the same, so she gave one to him.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's currently has no stuffing in its head. So yeah, the poor bear is headless.
So it's a headless Care Bear. Not quite the headless horseman.
Yeah.
So aside from stealing my story, how has your week been?
Yeah, I mean, okay, all right. I stole your story. I'm not sorry about it. Get over it. Yeah, no, to be fair, it's not been too bad. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not been too bad. It's been a bit eventful with work and the heat of the heat of the summer, the heat of the spring is kicking in, so my bosses / supervisors are panicking cutting grass now, so it's that time of year now where we're running around cutting grasses every other day. Yeah, not fun.
Sounds thrilling. I'm very pleased for you. However, you mention the heat of spring. When I finished my shift the other day, walked out to the car, admittedly 6 a.m, I had a frost on my windscreen.
You had frost?
Indeed, I had a frost on my windscreen. I was not pleased.
Oh. When was that? Was that on the weekend?
Yes, that must have been Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning.
Yeah, I was definitely not working that day. So, yeah, I didn't see it. I was lucky.
I mean, it's a weekend, you know. Why would you be working there with your normal job?
Yeah. Unlike normal people.
There's nothing normal about you, let's face it.
Oh,
damn.
Well, you married me. You married me, so get over it.
I mean, to be fair, she probably did do us all a favour.
Wow. What is going on? Why am I now being targeted? I know Courtney's not here.
Yeah, but your wife is. Therefore, as I said, I have a colleague.
Yeah, I mean, I have to
brilliant.
fill in the right way.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyway. Yeah, I've got really nothing to say for my week, really. It's been a fairly uneventful one. Yeah, I've got nothing exciting to add whatsoever. Very mundane.
Very great shenanigan of the week.
Yeah, so I've generally got nothing bad's happened, nothing good's happened, nothing funny's happened. I just seem to have gone through the past week fairly uneventfully.
Yeah.
That's not always a bad thing, except for when it comes to, recording a podcast and you've got nothing to say.
I know. It's kind of lacks a talking point, doesn't it? All it means is I'm going to have to put much more effort into taking the piss out of Mac.
Yeah, well, much like you, Matt, my week has been relatively uneventful. And I say relatively because last Monday, obviously I had, well, you would know, but the people listening won't know, I had my MRI for my brain to rule out some illnesses. And
she hasn't got one.
I've had many an MRI at this point. I'm pretty alright with them. They're a little bit claustrophobic, but I can get through it. However, I've never had a head MRI, and so wasn't quite prepared for the cage around my head. That was interesting.
I just have images of Saw right now.
It wasn't the most comfortable experience. Yeah, during that process, because it's a brand new MRI machine, it's all been done up at the hospital I went to. It's like the wing's all been redone. It's quite fancy and it has an automated voice saying, the next image will take X amount of seconds or minutes. So we did a few rounds of that. Some of them had a brief pause in between. And then the last one, the voice went, the next image will take 3 minutes. So I was like, right, okay. The machine's whirring and clicking and doing its thing, taking the images, and then it just goes quiet. And it felt like probably the longest 2 or 3 minutes of my life, because the automated voice didn't say, oh, like, scan's finished, or, you know, the radiographer didn't say anything either. And for those 2 or 3 minutes, I had rather... I'm trying to think of the word.
Panicky moments?
Basically, yeah, I basically convinced myself that I must be dying and that I'm going to get blue lighted to a specialist hospital because they'd found something in my brain. But no, it's just the scan was finished, and the radiographer took her sweet time to come in and get me out of the machine.
God, that's hilarious.
Just lying there thinking, oh God, I'm going to die. And meanwhile, you've just got somebody who's just being so laid back about the whole situation.
Yep. Genuinely, I was like, every scenario running through my head, like, oh my God, they found a tumour, or like, oh my God, they found something and I need brain surgery. And then she just wanders in, going, all done, I'll get you out now. Honestly, the 2 to 3 minutes felt like half an hour.
Oh God.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all. Not in the slightest.
It wasn't ideal, but yeah, that was probably the most exciting. I don't even know if exciting is the right word, but yeah.
Don't think it's the word
really.
I would use. Intriguing, maybe. Exciting?
Yeah, definitely not.
Anxiety inducing.
Indeed. Anyway, so I'm going to move things on a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you both aware of what today is?
Yeah, St. Paddy's Day.
It is indeed. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to all our Irish listeners, if indeed we have any Irish listeners. So, what do you usually associate St. Patrick's Day with?
Leprechauns in Guinness, but I come from an Irish family, so...
I mean, fair. So
alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol.
So
I have
very out
stumbled
there.
across that was very out there. I've stumbled across a fact. Did you know that St. Patrick's Day used to be a dry holiday?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it started as a feast day in 1631, which was a church holiday for hundreds of years. And in 1970, all pubs were required by Irish law to close on the 17th of March. And it was only in 1995 when the Irish government used the holidays as a way to drive tourism, to get obviously more tourists to Ireland and celebrate the region's culture, both at home and around the world, that actually it then became associated with drinking as much as it is to this day.
Oh, well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Indeed, so... to everyone out there drinking a load of Guinness today, you're not being very traditional right now. How dare you?
Yeah. Fucking losers.
Whoa! That's a bit harsh.
I joke, I kid. Drink away, have one on me. That's
I
fine.
mean, I am... I'm following tradition, but not by choice. I'm not allowed to drink alcohol on my pain medication, so it is a dry St. Patrick's Day for me.
Well, that's sad because I'm currently drinking a beer.
Oh.
Also, did you know... What?
It's just the rubbing it in. Just the... Oh, that's sad. I'm drinking a beer. Ooh. Check me out.
I am. Also, did you know no female leprechauns?
Really?
Apparently female leprechauns don't exist.
So, how do they make other leprechauns?
I don't actually know. This little fact doesn't tell me. It just tells me that they're tiny men who belong to the fairy family, and that their magical beings are descendants of the... Oh my God. Tautha Di Danann, who served the Gaelic goddess Danu. Tautha Di Danann. Tautha. Yeah, I'm butchering that, so I'm going to stop there. So, yeah, there you go. A couple of St. Paddy's Day facts for you.
Very nice. We didn't say it at the same time.
It is quite entertaining, actually. Just it's all right. The latency is basically confirming what we already know. It takes you a little bit longer to process everything. That's so funny.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say to that, really. On a lighter note, it's the first day of spring on Friday.
Is it really?
It is indeed.
I'm sure absolutely nothing will change.
No, probably not, but it's nice to know that the days are going to get longer.
I mean, also on Friday, it is the International Day of Happiness, as well as World Storytelling Day.
Is World Storytelling Day different to World Book Day? Because I fear they may be the same thing.
I think World Book Day's already gone.
Oh, yeah, no, I know that, but I'm just, why are there two separate days?
Don't know. But I think that would be a fantastic day, Mac, for you to read a story to your pet sperm. I know it's your thing. It's your pet sperm. That's why I'm saying it'd be a good time for you to read a book to it. I didn't steal it from you. I'm using terminology that you use.
Very, very protective over his sayings.
Indeed, evidently so. Who knew such upset could be caused by calling your child pet sperm as you do? Anyway,
Matt.
Do you have anything for us today, Mac?
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
Yeah, I mean, it's not until next year now.
Well, that's helpful. Sorry, there's a really big delay and I do apologise. What's the date and the month again?
It's the 11th of February.
So basically, you missed it and you're a bad friend.
You did. You did, yes.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off then.
What, do I have to wait like 11 months to hear it? No. I mean, the delay is getting longer. But at this rate, it probably will be. Dunno, you completely broke and cut out there. I got the punchline. I didn't hear the first
I
bit.
was going to say, we missed the actual joke. No, I'm not joking. I'm Autumn. I'm your wife.
In a bistro. Dear. It's like, I heard the punchline before I heard the line.
You can tell my joke if you like. Pass. I have no idea.
European. Oh my god. That's awful.
Really?
I mean, that's definitely an American dad joke because Americans, well, I say not all Americans. There's the, pardon, dear Mac, your internet is getting so much worse.
Which doesn't make any sense. Because we're on the same internet, I don't understand why he is having such an issue.
We can't even hear you anymore properly because you...
I think you might need to put your hamster back on its wheel.
I think the hamster does need to go back on the wheel. I feel like we need pause music. Do, 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 do.
I have stolen my wife's computer because my PC's had a stroke. Why was the ghost so tired?
I don't know.
He worked the graveyard shift.
Oh, God. So bad. So bad.
I fear I may regret getting that book for him on behalf of Eva for Christmas.
Is that where he's been getting all these jokes from?
Yes, I bought him a 365 dad jokes book.
Oh, so now we know who to blame.
I can only apologise.
He loves a dad joke. Deary me. Deary me. Right. Anyway, I want to change the subject a little bit to get away from dad jokes because they're just, painful. So I've sent you a link for a story that has actually occurred over the past 24 hours. And this is in California. Now, I think part of me thinks it might actually be quite close to Los Angeles. But it's a lorry that's had a spillage of syrup. It has just had it's had to pull over and just try try to resolve hundreds of gallons of syrup spilling onto the motorway, or freeway as they call it.
Do you clean that up?
I'd imagine
Because
probably with
it's
great
hard
difficulty,
enough
or
to-
with pancakes.
How many American citizens were there that day eating pancakes off the highway?
Many pancakes and waffles were used in the clean-up operation.
See, it's a shame that that didn't happen on Pancake Day.
That would have been very
That would
fitting.
have been ideal. Free syrup for everyone.
So it says they had to use an absorbent material to clean up the syrup, but it still proved to be too sticky. So a water truck was summoned. I love that. Someone's got images of like a mage summoning a water truck. It was summoned to hose down the road, and the road was closed for nearly 9 hours till they finally cleared it all up.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I mean, I know how difficult it is to clean up syrup spilt at home on the worktop, so I can't imagine trying to clean it off a huge amount of road.
Yeah, that must have been a arduous task for sure. Oh dear, it looks like Mac's computer has finally given up on him.
We've lost a member. We're a man down.
It's okay, we never leave a man behind. We absolutely do. I can imagine he's probably up there swearing like an absolute trooper.
Well, you say up there, but I am in the room across from him and I can't hear anything, so he may be internalising it all.
Oh dear. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that you can't hear him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's back.
Yeah. Has normal service resumed?
I have no idea. Is that any better at all?
You sound clearer.
Ah, thank you very much. Thank you. Probably. Oh, what?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, it's a little bit quicker.
Yeah? Is it?
Yeah, it
I
is
think so.
quicker.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
I came off of Internet Explorer and went back onto Norton.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
So
There we
if I say 1,
Yeah.
you follow up with 2.
Okay.
1.
2.
Oh, it's like a normal conversation now.
Oh my god. Hi. Hi everyone. I'm
Hello.
back.
Hello,
my
Mac.
God.
Nice to see you. Or talk
Nice
to you
to-
at least.
Well, I talk to you. Yeah, you can't see me.
So, yeah, you missed Matt telling us about a story.
The highway
he found.
and the syrup. Yeah, I saw it and I heard it. I just couldn't speak. Yeah.
Well, I'm pleased you are back to normality. Well,
And
as
I
close to normality as you can ever be.
Yeah, I tell you what, if that happened here, I would just leave work and go there straight away. I would not care where I am. I would say to my client, goodbye, and then just go.
Sorry, I've got a spillage I need to go and lick up.
Oh, why did you say it like that? You fucking weirdo. Oh. See me rubbing my tongue along the main
Well,
road.
I can imagine that's what you're going to do when you went to a syrup spillage.
I mean,
How
Yeah.
else are you personally going to get all that syrup up?
This is true.
with waffles, pancakes, what else? Bacon.
Just so the cure to a road spillage of syrup is just a road spillage of bacon.
Oh
As long
yeah.
as it's cooked.
Cooked bacon, of course, yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Of
No,
course,
we'll eat it
even
raw.
if it was raw bacon, then you could just mop all the syrup up with the raw bacon, then just take all the raw bacon and then just cook it, then all of the syrup, and then you've got
Don't.
candied bacon.
Oh, sorry, I just came a little bit.
Well, that was inappropriate.
That's
Eh.
fairly normal for Mac.
Yeah.
So I also have found somewhat of a solution to the volume of you guys in my ears, but it involves me not muting my mic, which means there's going to be a lot of feedback.
Okay.
That's fine.
As soon as
We can deal with that.
As soon as I mute, it goes quieter, but when I'm unmuted, I can hear you a bit better.
That's weird.
That is bizarre. The wonders of technology.
Yeah, love it. Oh dear. But yeah,
So-
I mean, I do have a little bit of a story as well.
Well, I was thinking, do you want to try and redo your dad jokes? Because I feel that they fell a little bit flat because of your
Don't worry about
issues.
it. It's gone now. The dad jokes are gone. It's fine.
Oh, thank God for
Moment
that.
is over.
What do you mean? Thank God. Right, for that, I'm going to get one up now.
That's about the only thing you can get up.
I mean, we have a child, so that's not strictly true.
Yeah, I have proof. I can do
Things
it.
can change.
Anyway, my
How old is said
sake.
child now? 4?
5.5.
5.5. So we have proof that it could 5.5 years ago. Well, no, 6 years ago and a bit. Hey, he's got no come back to that, has he?
No, do you know why? Because my internet decided to have a stroke again.
For God's sake.
I don't know what is going on. It's as soon as I open the dad jokes book.
Oh no, you just have to keep the dad joke shut.
No, my fingers are reliable. I can count on all of them.
Hey?
That was a dad joke. It was a bad dad joke. I'm sorry. Anyway,
My fingers are reliable. Oh dear.
Oh,
I can count on all of them.
Yeah, it just clicked.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Anyway,
Wonderful.
I found out something interesting. I was actually listening to the radio the other day. I'd say it was about a week or so ago. Oh, excuse me. Have you ever heard of dog cloning?
I mean, I assume it's like what it is. Like, it is what it says on the tin. Like, it's cloning a dog.
See, I didn't even know this was a thing. And do you remember, like, years ago that they were trying to, like, they were trialing cloning sheep? Do you remember this? Years ago.
You had Dolly the sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Now it's an actual thing. So Tom Brady in obviously America has cloned his dog.
Interesting.
Okay.
So Tom Brady cloned his beloved pit bull mix dog called Lua, who passed away in December 2023. The new dog, named Junie, sometimes referred to as Junie. Junie? It's Junie.
The dog called,
I don't know.
the dog
Yeah,
called...
don't. It's Americans. Was created through Colossal Biosciences, a biotech company specializing in de-extinction and cloning technologies, which is just absolutely insane. So I delved in deeper into this, and Autumn, be quiet at this point. So, Colossal Bioscience, the company which is also working on resurrecting the woolly mammoth.
What?
Right? So, they're apparently trying to clone a woolly mammoth. And the reason why I said to my wife to be quiet, because there's been an ongoing joke for years. And when I say years...
Tell it. Please let me tell it.
Go on in.
Okay. I'm so excited to get this out there because it's hilarious. So, it's probably about 7 or 8 years ago now. We were watching a David Attenborough documentary or docuseries, as you do. And he was showing elephants, and my beloved husband turned round to me and said, "Could you imagine if elephants were hairy?" My response was, "What, like a woolly mammoth?"
Yeah. That's me, everyone. That's me. I didn't even think about it.
It's one of my
I didn't even think
favourite
about it.
stories to tell, and I've held it in for so long.
That is Mac. All
I didn't think about it when I said it. I just thought, could you imagine really hairy elephants? And then it just clicked as soon as like the realization in her eyes looked at me. I was like, fuck. And then she said, what? Woolly mammoth? And I just face palmed. I literally just didn't know what to say or do. I was just like, yeah, okay, I accept my fate. I give up. Oh dear. But yeah,
So
it was.
that reminds me of a conversation I had with my wife once. I mean, long before she was my wife. We were driving back from a band gig, and it was around the time of the World Cup, the Football World Cup that was being held in, I want to say it was South Africa or Brazil, maybe probably Brazil, and it was the time when the vuvuzelas, like the trumpets that made that very monotone sound, were very, very popular.
Yeah.
And we're driving back, and something came up on the radio about the vuvuzelas, and Hannah goes, "Why do they play those instruments down there?" I'm like, "What instruments?" "Oh, the gorgonzolas." And I was like, "Do you mean the vuvuzela?" She's like, "Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it?" I said, "No, you said gorgonzola. That's a cheese." Oh,
that's very similar.
That is incredibly similar.
Yeah.
And yeah, your hairy elephant.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think the whole cloning thing is an interesting one. Like,
Well, yeah. Going back to that.
going back to, like, I can imagine, like, yeah, if you're really, really attached to your pet, I can see the desire to clone it, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to physically look like your pet, and the person, like, their personality and their traits are probably going to be completely different, surely.
Yeah, because they basically so they use blood samples to create a genetic twin. So obviously it's going to have a complete different temperament. I'd guess it's just going to be very similar, like looking.
So
That's about it.
it would be like having an identical twin, wouldn't it? So identical
Yeah.
twins, obviously, they look exactly the same, but
They could be
their
different.
personalities are completely different.
Yeah, because I was looking into this as well. So obviously they'd taken blood samples from Lua before she died, and do you want to know how much it cost Tom Brady? I mean, it's probably pennies for him, but how much it's going to cost for anyone?
Oh, I reckon it's going to be a ridiculous amount of money.
Go on, take a wild guess.
Oh, I'm probably going to go for something like $450,000.
Okay, you're miles off. You guys are miles off. It's actually quite cheap in the grand scheme of things. That you're saying that. So it's sitting at $50,000 per animal.
Right.
Okay, so that's a hell of a lot less than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Me too.
But equally, probably about, 20 times more than it would be to get another dog?
Yeah, it's just nuts. And the funny thing is, so this company, so they offer 100% money back guarantee if a healthy pet isn't delivered.
Uh-oh.
That's absolutely, yeah, that's just nuts, isn't it? Like, ugh. I just find that really weird.
So I missed something. They offer 100% of the money back.
Yeah, if the dog is not healthy, like it's not a healthy pet.
But surely,
So if basically it's a bit fucked up.
if you're doing it through genetics, they would be able to pick up on the genetics that cause like
Issues.
disfigurations and things like that. Surely.
God knows, but it's yeah. I just find that absolutely insane that someone's like that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
Like cloning fucking animals to basically keep them as a pet, even though it's not naturally created. I just find that absolutely crazy. 50 grand as well.
That's a deposit for a house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's absolutely insane.
I have to be honest, I don't think it's something I would do. I think I'd.
But yeah, I
mean,
just
as
thought
much
that'd be
as
quite
I
interesting
love my dog,
to bring up.
I think that there is an element of, like, nature needs to take its course.
Yeah. I also feel like, as much as you love your pets. If you wanted another of the same pet in the future, you would just like adopt or buy another
The same
pet.
breed.
I don't understand
Yeah.
why you would want to literally look at a carbon copy of a pet that you've grieved every day. That's a bit weird to me.
Yeah, that just screams I have mental issues. I don't know. I think it's a little bit weird.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to science, but yeah, I'm very much. I would say probably not so on the fence, more coming down the side of the fence of I don't think I'm so fond of this idea.
Down it, sliding
sliding
the
down,
fence.
just scooching over ever so slightly. But also, like, where does it then open up to, like, if somebody decides to start cloning humans?
Oh God, could you imagine? Why would you want to clone me? Let's be honest.
Very good question. I mean, attempt number
nuts.
2, maybe.
Oi.
I mean, for all we know, the technology is already there. They've been working on cloning for so many years. It wouldn't surprise me if they've discovered how to do it, but they haven't released it as public knowledge.
I mean, the fact they can clone a dog or a sheep, there probably can't be that much difference between them cloning a human.
Yeah, it's quite scary to think about, actually.
God, having another
they've
Mac
already
running
cloned
around.
Jim Carrey.
Hey?
Have you seen him recently?
I think his internet's gone again. No. Do I need to see him recently?
Yeah, I think you need to Google, because like the most recent like videos with him out and about at the minute is very weird. It doesn't look like him. It doesn't sound like him. His eyes are ever so slightly different, and the fact that I think it was not even 3 weeks before he was spotted in public again going to this like live event, he was.
He's starting to look like he's had a load of plastic surgery done.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he would or have or has. I just find it really weird. Why would he do that?
Because these
doesn't look
celebrities
like
have too
him.
much money, and he probably starts thinking, "Oh God, I look old. I need to make myself look young again."
Yeah, but he's always been against that sort of thing,
I
though,
think it
hasn't he?
does.
Yeah, that is plastic surgery and or like filler and Botox.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
The facial structure is still very much the same.
Yeah.
It's just that he's had some bits added.
He's had some work done, definitely.
Anyway, on the subject of science, have you guys ever heard of red sprites?
Oh, yes.
Nope. I live under a rock, so...
So, a red sprite is basically lightning that goes from a cloud upwards into the upper atmosphere.
Oh.
I'll send you both a link to a video. So I'll share this with. I'll put the link in the the description as well, so everyone else can see it. But yeah. So it's a naturally occurring phenomenon. God, that's quite hard to say. So red sprites, also referred to as red lightning, and it takes place above thunderclouds that are around about 40 to 80 kilometres above the ground. And whereas lightning obviously normally goes downwards, these ones go upwards into the atmosphere. So kind of like backwards lightning. I mean, they are incredibly quick compared to normal lightning, like literally like milliseconds. So like you blink and you miss them.
Yeah.
But they're much more easily detected from space. But yeah, I've only just recently stumbled across these, and I think they are rather fascinating.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's almost like parts of the atmosphere are on fire for a split second.
Yeah, it's a very, very vivid red, isn't it? Apparently there's an even rarer thing that I've not seen any sort of photos or videos of, but it's are blue jets, which is fairly similar to red sprites, and they also happen above thunderstorms and are upwards like discharge, but they are fainter than even red sprites, so even harder to spot.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I think that's quite cool.
That is really cool.
Not only get lightning up, we get lightning down.
I wouldn't have thought it could go up, but I suppose it makes sense that it does. I mean, it's electricity. Electricity can go everywhere. I suppose it is basically electricity.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was quite a cool little thing to stumble across, really.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Mr. Scientist over in the corner there clearly already knew about them.
I mean, I like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I know you do.
It's
That's
like
why
a
I called you
phenomenon.
Mr. Scientist. Phenomenon. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Phenomenon.
Da-ba-da-ba.
Anything
Phenomenal.
to do with the sky and space, he's on it.
Like a car
Yeah.
bonnet. But
Speaking of the sky and space, it is an incredibly clear night this evening. You can see so many stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I popped out a couple of hours ago, didn't I? And it's
Oh, yeah.
incredibly clear this evening.
unfortunately,
isn't
I have
it
too
the-
much light pollution from the port across the water.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
I,
bit
th-
closer, aren't
I think you can see Saturn tonight, if I'm right in thinking.
I don't know.
I don't know.
As opposed to seeing Standen.
That was fucking awful.
That
What
was
was
really-
that? That
that
was
was-
really bad.
That was really
Jesus
bad, wasn't
Christ.
it? That was bad.
That was worse than my internet.
Oh, I do apologise.
Oh dear.
No, at least, it was audible.
Shut up.
I mean, he's
So,
not wrong.
This is a really messy episode, isn't it?
It is. It has been plagued with technical errors and latency issues.
Even before we
Yeah.
started recording, we had technical issues.
It's just been one of those days where it just doesn't want to work for us.
Just one of those days.
Right, I have nothing further to provide. I have run out of my material for this week.
Yeah, I have as well, to be fair. I mean, it's a bit of a naff week, really, because it's leading up to that sort of time of year where, the weather's going to get better, times are going to change, quite literally. Spring forward. So
Spring forward and leap
hopefully.
back and all that.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get more content out there. But yeah, I was thinking of announcing about the Discord.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So at some point, I would say potentially after or during April time, I would say, of opening up a Discord. Me, Matt and Courtney spoke about it, and I briefly told Autumn about it one evening, about setting up the Discord for our viewers to come in and put their input into each of our podcasts. And, bring up subjects to talk about, debates, theories, games, TV shows, books. Courtney loves her fairy porn. So, we've got to keep in within that theme, I suppose. And, I was just kind of thinking of getting our viewers' inputs in the Discord chats and putting that in our feed.
I think it would be quite good for people to, send in their shenanigans. If they've got
Indeed.
a little short story or something silly that's happened in their week or something, they could pop it in, and then maybe you guys can sort of read and react to some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
we still need your forfeit, Mac.
Oh, yeah. Autumn doesn't know about that yet because she's a bad listener.
Not a bad listener. You did tell me about this. You said there was a quiz or a challenge or something, and whoever lost needed to do a forfeit, but that you weren't going to tell me who it was that had to do the forfeit.
Yeah, because you have to
Oh,
listen to the podcast.
Is that how it is?
Yeah. I feel like that's right.
Spoilers.
So I misheard
Alright,
that
well-
because my internet jibbed out.
Oh, what a surprise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. Well, on that note, yes, obviously we need to get your forfeit sorted. We'll get the Discord all squared away and sorted. Autumn, thank you for filling in. Your husband obviously has let the side down this evening somewhat.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me, and hopefully I'll be on again at some point.
I have no doubt that you shall be. Yeah, lovely having you. Mac, tolerate you as usual.
Yeah, thanks. As always.
I think Courtney's going to be a bit gutted on the stories she's missed out on tonight.
Well, she can catch up. She just needs to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she hates listening to her voice.
To be fair, I get that. I'm the same.
Yeah.
Well, you all need to get over it. I have to listen to all your voices all the time when I'm editing this, so, suck it up.
Suck it up, bitch.
Alrighty, guys. I'll call that a wrap for the week. Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Mac, again, I tolerate you as I have to every single week. Listeners, thank you for listening if you made it this far for what has been an incredibly jumbled episode.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It really has.
Right, cheerio, guys.
Bye.
Bye.